from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money, I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, she might say. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on her face, so please don't try to me. I got too much on her face, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money, I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, she might say. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA.
MIA. I might go MIA.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Nah, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cut. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Yeah, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I come through fly, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young then the set just doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked,
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that. This, that, I did. Made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you throw me. Round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Adrian Broner. But secure the window, don't let the game fool you. Cause when it's game over, it's when the game over. And all they do is play the game till this game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission. Never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next. Last time that I checked.
We got London on the track.
Hey, I need 2 bucks. With that cocoa, with that chula. What y'all do is with that cocoa. I need 2 bucks. I'm the new horse.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. And get back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' hack. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stew, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got 100s. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the price is. I don't with this for this. We got. Down to that. They don't take none of the artists, so I'm. Problem is you see me get it. 8212 was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I heard the story, be like, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, shuffle limousines. Before I $65,000 on jeans. Ball like stuff for lotion. Skirt the Testarossa. All about the guap like a stockbroker. Brother with me. Was mad older. Had to keep it like the OG Yoda.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Run it on the box. Leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone. Run it on the box. but I got no time for that. You was my little, I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your message. Knew that I come from the start. Or she was texting. She called, yeah. Leaving them gone, yeah. She on, yeah. Dreaming we on, yeah. Ay, drop is a coupe, dropping the top of my car. Ay, I cannot click, man, she playing her part, yeah. Ay, life is new, I like dark. Ay, asking myself, I want she leave her like in the dark, like leave me alone. Till I'm lazy like a throwback. You ain't know that. My like I'm Lil Kodak. No, where it ain't good at. I can't sweat you. I'm like who that? I can't sweat you. I don't do that. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I'm with you, but I kept with you cause you different. You can't play your part. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I'm with you from the start. Hey, I can't not playing a part. Like, leave me alone.
Oh yeah, I thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX.
Whoa, Kenny. I'm the long hair and I all talk tough like a bottle top. You switch the top off, head it, turn quick just to get it off. No deal, shawty, you just a knock off. Check it, no Coca-Cola, I'm the one that pop off. Hit me, I'm Motorola if you need some. I go every day, no, I ain't never call off. Talk on Instagram, will make you log off. And if you think they better than me, bar too high and it's hard to beat. Gucci shades hit dark, so it's hard to see. The easy part is getting money, but it's hard to keep. I know you seeing that I'm busy, so don't bother me. Like I passed every test, you ain't as smart as me. You a shorty, you a wannabe. See me on the scene, you know that I charge the fee. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting. You can't even handle a like me. I own money and I buy my own. My wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Put it on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got
We come to you north of the border from Toronto, Ontario. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Raptors are Canada's team. Only fitting. Toronto's the 4th largest city in North America.
Ed, all that sounds great, but I'll tell you what. I love everything about T-Dot. The food, the music, the culture, the people, the energy of the city. It's off the charts. Every NBA player wants to come through the 6.
No one really cares if it's cold because inside these walls, it's always revs up. Cleveland begins the game with the basketball. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Grayson Allen to Westbrook. Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Turner. and he'll head to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Miles Turner has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. First try, no good. Oh, he missed on a pair. Westbrook with the basketball. Leads a bucket. To Wiggins. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Irving brings the ball up court. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner missed his first. That one goes. Jay, how do you even begin to try and describe the whirlwind that is the Toronto Raptors?
Well, you start with the positive. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Grayson Allen. The drive, right to the basket. Wiggins to the basket, but his shot won't go down. Into the front court, it's Irving. Down just a couple. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Westbrook across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Dwayne Wade. Grayson Allen. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Marvin Williams trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense. Miles Turner with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Turner. Dwayne Wade. Oh, Miles Turner. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Russell Westbrook, couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Has a chance? Not today. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. And Jay, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Probing the defense. Harrison Barnes sends it away. Big finish at the rim.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
To Lee. Shot from in close, no good. Westbrook into the front court. They're down 3. To Allen. Nice pass to set things up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Another followed up. Brook Lopez with the slam.
You see, Ed, that's the advantage of growing up playing with and against a twin. A lot of fights, a lot of physicality, and controlling the glass is everything.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. And count the basket inside.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lee to Irving. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Livingston driving, but his shot won't go down. Lee with the basketball. Leads 3. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Udonis Haslem at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Livingston across the timeline. Down 4. Cavs able to clear the rebound. To Schroeder. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Count the basket at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Livingston to bring it up. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Cruises inside for 2.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Schroeder guarded by Livingston. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Lopez. Lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Livingston across the timeline. Trailing by 4. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Brook Lopez. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Livingston. Here again, Schroeder. That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. So possession remains with Toronto. Livingston. To Wiggins. Good look that time, but off the mark. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Cavaliers have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Cavaliers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Livingston driving, but his shot won't go down. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Shaun Livingston. Short jumper stays out. To Lee. Gilgeous-Alexander, keep an eye on this guy. Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Lee. To Barnes. Nothing going here on that drive. Harrison Barnes. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Miles Turner slams it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Nice pass to get things going.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Miles Turner at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He struggled so far. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Toronto has the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Team foul number 2.
Not that time. Kyrie Irving, 3 for 3 in this first half.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Livingston to bring it up. His guys trail by 13. Driving right to the basket. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Shaun Livingston has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. That pass taken away by Toronto. Wiggins. It was right there. To Irving. Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Livingston across the timeline. Trailing by 14. 4-3. Off the mark. No good. Turner. To Lee. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Kyrie Irving trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 87% from the line. Free throw's good. It's a 3-point play. This big first half continues. It's Russ at the controls. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it. To Westbrook. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Wiggins to Allen. It's Westbrook. Wide open look, won't go.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. You got to make those.
Lee to Lopez. Knocks it down from mid-range.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Toronto with the basketball. It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 4 out of 7.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Grayson Allen at the line. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Entering the game for the Cavaliers, number 33.
Count it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Lee. Kyrie Irving. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Irving. Had a chance, but it's no good. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Miles Turner scores from in close.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Count the basket inside.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in, Harrison Barnes. That's 3 now on 4 shots. Desperation shot here from half court. Time expires to end the first half. The Cavs with a sizable advantage.
Thanks, Ed. The Cavaliers have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Raptors have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Assists.
The Toronto Raptors struggle to play the angles and allow too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of this situation.
Player of the half.
Kyrie Irving was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Irving to Turner. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Westbrook with it. Down a bundle. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Irving. Fires the three. Now that's a contest. Wiggins to Jaren Jackson. Cashes in for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 0, Russell Westbrook.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Grayson Allen, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. To Harrison Barnes. Dwayne Wade. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Grayson Allen powers it through. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Westbrook with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Westbrook across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Layup goes down. Well done.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Westbrook into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Lee with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, Ed, looking like the young Manu Ginobili with hair out there with the Euro step.
That wasn't that long ago, was it? He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Russ at the controls. Has a look. Chance for Westbrook. No good.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Westbrook into the front court. Trailing by 10. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
To Jaren Jackson. The rebound taken in by Cleveland. Lee with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Oh, Courtney Lee. He's now 5 for 6.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Westbrook, short jumper, won't go down. And the basket good at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Westbrook's shot won't go on the drive. Schroeder with the basketball. Up a dozen. To Lee. Nothing going here on that drive. A lot of contact. No whistle.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Brook Lopez. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Old school equals high percentage.
ball's controlled by the Raptors. Russell Westbrook. Here again, Schroeder. Nothing going here on that drive. Brook Lopez sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. Oh, nice find for the basket.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Schroeder. And count the basket.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots, shooting 75% so far tonight. Nope, first one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. The lead is 11. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Brook Lopez with the block. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Runner's good there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And scores. "19-footer at the buzzer." That ends the third quarter. The Cavaliers enjoying a healthy lead. The Cavaliers start with the basketball here in the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
No good. Barnes to Lee. And the finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Knocked loose. Cavs have it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Count the bucket for 2.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
He was all over him. Westbrook with it. His guys down big. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Barnes. That pass taken away by Toronto.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Harrison Barnes looking good, 4 for 5.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Has a chance with the step back.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Livingston to bring it up. Trailing by 15. To Josh Hart. The drive right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. To Barnes. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
To Wiggins. And the finish. Slam dunk. Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Short jumper stays out.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Harrison Barnes. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Toronto has the basketball. Miles Turner able to recover with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Shoot, shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it.
Off the assist.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
John Henson at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Wade gets a look. Can't hit. Westbrook with the basketball. Down a bundle. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Andrew Wiggins. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. To Lopez. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Brook Lopez. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. And counted at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Marvin Williams trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Whoops, that won't go. They'll let one fly from half court. The Cavs are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Cavaliers got themselves a win here today, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Raptors put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Assists.
The Cleveland Cavaliers were very impressive in the way they shared the ball, giving each other the opportunity to not just take good shots, but great shots. That's what I believe made the difference for them in this game, that being the great assists.
Player of the game.
Kyrie Irving played the role of facilitator today, and no one is more happy than his teammates. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the Toronto Raptors. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.